Welcome, Outlaw fans, to week number 3 of the year-long season. Here tonight, we've got a packed house. As you see, the arena's a little bit different this week. We got the fences set up here, ready to go. Everyone's looking forward to tonight's racing action, and they are all chasing after one guy, and that guy is Justin Lamb with that snakebite treasure hunt. Got the checker flag hanging off the back, and he said he's going to hold on to it here tonight. Let's see if he can get it done over 31 other competitors, or someone else going to snatch that flag from him. As we get set for round 1 action, they call him Dirt Dog, coming out of Clemson, South Carolina with the Tropical Thunder. That's Chad Legit, and he is set to take on Rudy Zilligy with the Samson Chevrolet, coming out of Bodega Springs, Florida. As they come down the stretch now, Rudy's got a little bit of a lead. Chad Legit's right there with the wheel stand up and over the line, and Chad Legit goes for a tumble here. I'm not sure who got the win. I believe Rudy may have got it, but nope. Right there at the line, Chad Legit is going to barely stick his nose out a little further, getting the win. Up next here in round 1 action, coming out of Wichita, Kansas, the Sunflower Monster Truck crew. That's Peanut in the Max D machine, set to take on his brother Nugget in the Zombie machine. Battle of the brothers here. Let's see who gets it done. Down the stretch, they're dead even. Coming up to the jump, Peanut veers off to the left, and that allows Nugget to get the win. Well, up next here, coming out of Slidell, Louisiana, that is Violet Craddock with her brand new Monster Mutt Dalmatian Galaxy, and she's got a tough task at hand, taking on Ryan Johnson's West Virginia Mountaineer. Down the stretch, she's got a lead on her coming up and over the jump. A pretty close race, but look out. Ryan Johnson goes for a tumble. He's back on his feet, and he is going to pick up the victory over Violet Craddock. Now up next here, out of Corey Marvin's Chevy American Revolution race team, that's Donald Price Jr. in the Big Kahuna machine, coming out of North Carolina, set to face off against the legend himself, Hot Rod Steve Jones in the Virginia Giant. Down the stretch, Donald's got a little bit of a lead on him. Will stand by Donald up and over the line. A close finish, and look at Steve Jones standing on the tailgate with that forward power, and he has got some two-wheel skills going on down here, holding it for the fans. And he sets it back down. A nice touch. I'm not sure who got the win. And Donald Price Jr. is going to get it done, but a nice touch by Steve Jones there. If he's going to lose, he's going to do it in style. Well, up next in round 1, coming out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, in the Crustacean, that's Keith Cromwell pulling to the line, set to face off against Chase Moyes, coming out of Utah with his brand new team and brand new truck, Bigfoot. Down the stretch, he's got a big lead on Keith coming up and over the cars. He's going to get the win, but look out. He's going to flip it over. Keith gives him a little tap down there at the end. It looked like the truck just took a weird landing and rolled over. He should be back for round 2 action. Up next to the line, coming out of Bodega Springs, Florida, she watched her fiance lose earlier. That's Savannah in the Brodozer machine out of Thick and Thin Racing, set to face off against the Sunflower Monster Truck crew leader, your boy Shaggy and Grave Digger the Legend. Down the stretch, he's got a lead on her, coming up and over the jump, and he's going to get the win, but look out. Savannah is up and over with the Brodozer machine. Took a weird bounce there. She flips it over. She's going to get ready to load that thing up on the trailer with Rudy and Matt Cheevers moving on in round 2. Well, up next here, coming out of Colorado in the Alien Invasion, that's Aaron Church, set to face off against Michael Harry in the Anger Management Machine out of Detroit, Michigan. Let's see who gets it done down the stretch. Michael's got a lead on him coming up and over the jump. A nice tight race, a clean race, but Michael Harry and Anger Management's going to get it done, putting Aaron Church on the trailer early here tonight. A good looking run by both trucks. It's nice smooth passes. Well, up next out of Slidell, Louisiana, that's Jason Craddock with the Snakebite machine, and his opponent in the yellow lane is going to be Jordan Mullins out of Nashville, Tennessee with the Full Charge Custom Body Corvette. Coming down the stretch now, Jason's got a little bit of a lead. Jordan trying to play catch up. Look out. Going for a front flip and flipping it over. Jason Craddock with a rough ride. Nonetheless, he's going to get the win. Hopefully he can make it back to round 2 after that tumble there. Jordan Mullins going on the trailer early here tonight. She looked good in week 1, but an early exit here in week 3. Well, up next, that's the old timer, James Vaillancourt in the Jestalade, coming out of Boston and set to face off against Lewis Thompson IV in the Pure Muscle machine, coming out of Wichita, Kansas. Down the stretch, Lewis has got a little bit of lead. Look at the wheel stand by the old timer up and over, and they're both going to flip it across the line. Lewis Thompson getting the win. Hopefully he can be back in round 2 action, but the old timer is out here tonight. Well, up next, the owner of Corey Marvin Chevy American Revolution race team. That's Corey Marvin himself out of Ontario, Canada, with the Northern Nightmare, set to face off against Rich Wagner in his brand new Brush Crusher. Down the stretch, he's got a big lead on Corey. Up and over the cars, he's going to get the win, but look out. He's going to tip his brand new machine over. The truck took a little bit of an odd bounce down there, tipped it over, nothing too serious, took an easy roll. He'll be in round 2 action. Well, up next, out of Arnold, Missouri, that's my buddy Mitch Brown with the Bigfoot Trick Flow machine. He is set to face off now, coming out of Wild West Racing, Krista Roberts and the Scarlet Bandit machine out of Indiana. There's the green light down the stretch. Krista's got a lead on him, up and over the cars. Oh, a nice wheel stand by Mitch at the end. He's not going to get the win, but a nice touch at the end. And Krista Roberts is going to put him on the trailer early. Here tonight, Krista will be in round 2. Well, up next to the line now in the left lane out of Team 911, that is Ethan Wagner out of Buffalo, New York with his 5-alarm, and he's got his hands full because that's last week's winner out of Boise, Idaho, Justin Lamb with a snakebite treasure hunt. Down the stretch, you see him representing that checker flag, and he is going to take easy work of Ethan Wagner's 5-alarm machine, showing you the power of that snakebite treasure hunt machine, and he is going to put himself in round 2 action. Ethan Wagner with an early exit here tonight. Up next, out of Get Schooled Racing, that's Aiden Johnson out of Welch, West Virginia with his brand new Lumberjack machine, and he's got his hands full because that's the cowboy from hell, Tim Cantwell out of Indiana with the Bounty Hunter. Down the stretch now, they look pretty even coming up and over the cars. Look out, a nosedive by Bounty. He's up and over on the tailgate, and Lumberjack is upside down as well. I'm not sure who got the win here, and Tim Cantwell is going to get it done, nose down first, getting across the line over Aiden Johnson. Well, up next, coming out of Virginia with that beautiful Avenger machine, that's Mike Lanford, Big Mike, set to face off against Raylan Mullins in her brand new Whiplash Gears machine coming out of Nashville, Tennessee. Down the stretch now, they look pretty even coming up to the jump, and oh my goodness, Raylan Mullins is going to flip it at the end down there. Mike Lanford doing a good job of shutting it down, but they hit the jump. It's just like she hit a rocket ship. Well, up next now, here comes her father, Jeffrey Skipper, and his brand new team, Team 911, with a backup truck. His race truck is not there yet, set to face off against Blake Willis and the Mohawk Warrior Fire. Down the stretch, coming up and over the cars. Look out. Jeffrey's going for a ride and a front flip in the 5-alarm machine, but he is going to get the win over Blake Willis. Now here to close out round 1 action. Out of Chesterfield, Michigan, that is Chris Baluk in the Stone Crusher machine, set to take on newcomer here in the year-long season and his brand new team, Blakesford Motorsports, Josh Wells with the Blue Thunder. Down the stretch, look out. Chris Baluk gets out of shape and slams into Josh, rolls him over, and he tears down the fence post there. Oh, man, I hope Josh knows that was a mistake. I hope this is not the beginning of a rivalry brewing here between Chris Baluk and Josh Wells. Well, here we go with round 2 action. Nugget brings the zombie machine back to the line. He looked good in round 1, getting the win over his brother. But in the other lane, that's Chad Lechit, Dirt Dog, and the Tropical Thunder. Kicking off round 2 down the stretch, Chad's got the lead coming up and over the cars. A good-looking run. Chad's going to get the win, but look out. Nugget in the zombie machine rolls it over here in round 2 action. He was giving it all he got, trying to catch up with Tropical Thunder, and he could not get it done. Rolls the zombie machine over. Looking down here now, the Outlaw Track Crew has got him flipped back over, tore the arms off of the machine, but he should be fine. Coming back next week for week number 4, we'll see Nugget back in action. Now up next, Donald Price Jr. brings the Big Kahuna machine back to the line. He's always a force to be reckoned with out here, and he's taking on wild man Ryan Johnson in the West Virginia Mountaineer machine. This will be a race for the ages down the stretch. Ryan's got a lead. Look at the wheel stand by Donald. Oh my goodness. Both trucks are up and over. I believe Ryan Johnson lorded over. Looking back at the action, Donald Price Jr. going for a backflip out here. Moving on with the action, Matt Cheever brings the Grave Digger, the legend, back to the line, set to face off against my buddy from Utah, Chase Moyes, and his brand new ride, Bigfoot. Two of my good buddies here battling it out. Down the stretch, Chase has got a lead coming up and over. Look out, Shaggy's getting sideways, but he's gonna put Grave Digger, the legend, back on his feet. And no surprise, he's gonna roll it over here tonight. You know, he puts on a show for the fans all the time. And it looks like some body damage done, but he's got it fired back up. And he is going to back her into the pit area over here, shutting it down for the night. Matt Cheever rolling it over for the fans. He will not be in the next round. Chase Moyes moving on. Up next to the line now, Jason Craddock bringing the snakebite machine back to the line, set to face off against Michael Harry with the anger management machine. Michael Harry looking for an upset here, but Jason looked real fast down the stretch. He's got a lead on him, coming up and over the jump, and a good-looking run from both trucks. But Jason Craddock's going to get it done in the snakebite machine. Coming up next now, Rich Wagner bringing the brand new brush crusher to the line. He tipped it over there in round one, but the truck is A-OK, and he's got his hands full because that's Lewis Thompson IV with the Pure Muscle machine. This ought to be a barn burner race here. Down the stretch, they're pretty even. Rich has got a lead up and over the jump, but look out. Rich with a hard nosedive flips the brush crusher over again. Probably a little more damage done that time, but that'll be okay as he is out for the night, and we'll have plenty of time to get it ready for week number 4. Lewis Thompson getting the job done, and we'll see him in round 3 action. Well, up next, last week's winner, Justin Lamb bringing the Snakebite treasure hunt machine back to the line, and he is set to face off against Scarlet Bandit and Crystal Roberts. They look good in round 1. Remember, Justin beat her last week getting to the finals. Can he do it again here? Yes, he can. He's going to get it done over. He loses the checkered flag coming off the truck, but he said that's okay because he's taking it back with him tonight. Let's see if he can. Well, up next, Raylan Mullins bringing the Whiplash Gears machine to the line. She looked good in round 1, but you know that cowboy from hell ain't going to cut her no slack. That's Tim Cantwell with the Bounty Hunter. Let's see if she can get an upset down the stretch. They're pretty even, coming up and over the jump, and she is going to do it. She is going to get the upset win over Bounty Hunter. They both got a little squirrely down there in the shutdown area, but Raylan Mullins getting it done. Closing out round 2 action here, Chris Balute bringing the Stone Crusher back to the line, and he is set to face off against Jeffrey Skipper with his backup truck for right now, the yellow 5 Alarm. Let's see who can get it done down the stretch. Jeffrey's got a humongous lead on him, and he is going to make quick work of Chris Balute in the Stone Crusher. Chris Balute with a cool-looking jump at the end, though, got a little pop wheelie. At least he didn't flip it over, and you see he's got the brand new body on there from the damage from week 1. Moving on with the action here tonight, we're in round 3 now. Chad Legit bringing the Tropical Thunder to the line, and he's set to face off against Wildman Ryan Johnson in the West Virginia Mountaineer. Let's see who can punch their ticket to the semis. Chad Legit's got a big lead on him coming up and over. Look out. He's going to do another front flip here tonight. He figured he already done one here tonight. Let's do another one, and he's going to put Wildman on the trailer. Well, up next, Chase Moyes bringing the Bigfoot machine back to the line with his brand new team, Blakester Motorsports, set to take on Jason Craddock in the Snakebite. This battle never gets old, and here we're going to relive it again tonight. Down the stretch, the Snake's got the lead, coming up and over. The Bigfoot's going to roll it over, and the Snake strikes back again, getting the win over the famous Bigfoot machine. Jason Craddock putting Chase Moyes on the trailer. Well, up next now, Lewis Thompson bringing the Pure Muscle machine to the line, that beautiful purple machine. And he's got his hands full, though, because, you know, Justin Lamb is looking to repeat here tonight, hanging on to that checkered flag. There's the green light down the stretch. They are dead even. Door handle up and over. Lewis Thompson doing a front flip. And I honestly don't know who got the win. They come across the line, front end to front end there. We're going to take a look at the photo finish to see. And looking at it, Justin Lamb is going to hang on by a fang, putting the Snakebite treasure hunt in the semis. Now up next, this will be a good one here. It's a father-daughter matchup as Raylan Mullins brings Whiplash Gears to the line, set to face off against her dad in the 5 Alarm machine. Can she get him to do the dishes tonight, or is she going to be stuck with it? Down the stretch, Jeffrey's got a lead on her, but she's coming back. Whoa, look out. She's going to do a front flip. She was giving it all Whiplash Gears had to try and run down her dad. I don't know if it was enough. We're going to take a look at the photo finish here. And it was almost enough, but not quite, as Jeffrey Skipper is going to get the win in the 5 Alarm machine. Now, here we are with semifinals action. Jason Craddock bringing the Snakebite to the line, and his opponent in the right lane is going to be Chad Legit with the Tropical Thunder. These two trucks have been bad fast all night. Who's going to punch their ticket into the finals? Down the stretch, they're dead even. Whoa, look at that. Landing it on the tailgate Jason Craddock with some big time horsepower in that truck. A little too much, and Chad Legit's going to hang on and get the victory yet again. Who's going to join Chad Legit in the finals? Will Justin Lamb make it back to do back-to-back to get his checker flag to keep it on the truck? Or is Jeffrey Skipper going to upset him? These two are rivals over on MTA, and it continues over here down the stretch there, dead even up and over the jump. Oh my goodness, look out. Jeffrey's going for a ride again, doing a front flip down there. A very close finish, but Jeffrey Skipper, a thorn in Justin Lamb's side, is going to get the upset win over Justin Lamb. Well, folks, here's what we all come to see. It's the finals here tonight in week number 3. Chad Legit, Dirt Dog, bringing Tropical Thunder to the line, set to face off against Jeffrey Skipper in his backup truck. Down the stretch now, Jeffrey's got a big lead on him. Chad trying to catch up, but he can't. Look out, Jeffrey's all into the fences and rolls it over, but nonetheless is going to get the win. Man, at the carnage here tonight, this track was a truck killer here tonight, but Jeffrey Skipper getting it done. Chad Legit just couldn't quite catch up to him. As you see all the trucks getting ready to pack it up and head home. What a racing event tonight. Again, congratulations to Jeffrey Skipper and his brand new team with Team 911 on the victory.